Morning, everybody. Welcome back. You probably can see the two new little slips of paper up on the giving tree from the donations yesterday from Avoid and Andrew S. for £10 each. Just want to say thank you to everybody for that. I accidentally gave my secondary monitor a bruise, so to speak, on the base where the taskbar is. So it's got a bunch of dead pixels on it. I think I accidentally smacked it with my elbow. But that doesn't stop it from being useful for everyday work. I just got a monitor that has obviously been bruised. But anyway, which means eventually I'll probably will end up getting a new one, because I bought the second hand anyway, some time ago. Long time ago. Say back when she had the 2009 Mac Pro here. Yeah, it's been on this desk a long time. So, anyway, that doesn't stop us from working it. Apparently, I must have had it on the monitor for at least a day, and I probably didn't even realize it. It's because it doesn't cover the actual chat. Well, anyway, I digress. Anyway, so the thing is that I'm actually very happy to see our subscriptions are up, viewing is up, and Michelle is physically up. Oh no, I just about the initial warning blast. Also, of course, we did turn on the advertising today to see if YouTube will actually run the stupid ads. I don't know if they will or not. I set it to balanced mode instead of getting in your face mode, so hopefully they won't get too crazy. If it does, because I can't see them, you guys can tell me if they get too much. Good morning, how you doing today? Good morning. We got some snow flurries going on right now. Not too bad. Looks like there's more snow than there really is out there. It doesn't look like it's really that much right now, but it's flurries according to the weather map. And as I said, you can see in the giving tree, a little higher up, there's two small pieces of paper with two donations. As I said, from Avoid and Andrew S. So we got quite a few pieces of paper up there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slips of paper up on the tree, which is pretty good. So you know that. Did it again. Oh wait, it didn't register. That's good. Yeah. Don't forget, we have the night show tonight on Kick. And so it's at 8 o'clock. If you want to come join us, it's free. We also suggest that we should try to have one on YouTube. Yeah, it does look great. I'm trying to grow both platforms right now, actually. We need more followers on Kick. And for the last few mornings, we have not been streaming in a morning show on Kick. So the Kick audiences, of course, are probably getting kind of bored because wondering what's going on. So what I'll do is let me just fill in the blanks for the kickers who don't know what's going on. What's going on is right now we're trying to grow the YouTube channel too. 1,741 subs currently as of this morning when I woke up. We at the end of the month we'll take down the old ones. We'll save them for about a month before we throw them away. So that way, if people renew, we just go ahead and we'll just reuse them again. That way we don't waste. Remember the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah. 1.74 now. XX 1.74 what? Oh, we mean subscriber count. That's right, because it shows it to you as a percentage. It wasn't scientific notation or engineering notation. A 1.74K. Which makes sense when you got a lot more subs than this. When you can see millions and thousands, hundreds of thousands of subs. In a way, it's a space-saving thing. But yes, we are growing. We are going up. Also, Brian K. wants me to do some more cover songs this afternoon and record them for him so that he can work on some montage videos. So I'll do that today. No big deal. Right. That's why I'm saying it gets a little confused when they use that 1.74K. So unless you remember to shift the decimal point 2 times over or multiply it by 1,000, it might be a little bit misleading. But still, it's pretty good though. We're going up. We're going up. Tonight's Kick Show will be starting at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And like yesterday, and apparently as I have been doing the whole time before I even realized it, we are still streaming at 720p, but today we're streaming on T-Mobile like we did yesterday, so we should not have any drop rates or anything.
Oh yeah!
So that's a good thing. Besides, you guys like 720p because you can read the actual chat on the screen, which is a major deal for many people. Well, I don't know where here is. Band's too cool for fans. Banshee. I mean, I don't know where here is. I mean, approximately where is here? Where are you from? You don't have to give me your degrees, minutes, and seconds, and latitude and longitude, but an approximate. Okay. So, night, too cool for Manchi, is much love. Thank you very much. Western Australia. Okay, that's why. Yeah, it's night for you. It's like you guys are what? You guys are like getting ready to go into the next day. Australia is a big place. Big continent. Almost as big as America. Right there in the southern hemisphere. It's your summer right now. So, well, what's the deal with Iran trying to kick off a nuclear war, saying Antarctica is now their property? I don't know. I don't even know if they're even part of the United Nations Treaty about Antarctica. I don't know anything about that. Technically, Antarctica doesn't belong to anybody. But besides for researchers, there's not too many people that would like to go into Antarctica. It's very cold. Even in the summer, it's cold. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't know much about the regions of Australia. I just know it's big. That's yeah. You guys, well, what's the weather like down there right now? It's night, so it's probably cooler. It's summer. You guys are enjoying the Barbie. You guys are enjoying mild weather for swimming. Maybe a little bit of surfing. 47 degrees Celsius. Ooh, it's cooking. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me get the panels up anyway. I didn't turn that on yet. Let's get that open. IDN. I do not what? I don't know, but I don't know something. Yeah. So anyway, the monitor got bruised. The one that I'm looking at for the chat. But the bruise is really right near the taskbar, so it's kind of more like a simulated notch, if you will. It's kind of like it's got a whole bunch of dead pixels down there. I must have slapped into it with my elbow one time. This monitor gets kicked around a lot because it's, even though it's on an arm, it's just, it's always getting moved around. Whereas the big monitor, the one that's the main monitor, is still in good shape. Just a little dirty maybe, but it's working. So I mean, they never had a problem with that. Yeah, you know what? It's because El Nino is slowly fading away. People don't realize this. El Nino is fading away. We got a warming trend coming in on the Pacific Northwest. It's kind of coming over to the other parts of the country slowly as it creeps up there. Because with El Nino slowly fizzling out, what's it going to be replaced with? Maybe nothing. Maybe it'll just be, maybe the PNA is, the Pacific North Oscillation might just become a thing of the past or something for a while. I've always seen it. It's always been a La Nina or El Nino. I don't know what happens when you don't have either one. I have no idea. La Nina is coming. Oh, that might be good for me. Maybe this summer I won't be sick. I won't be cooking on the Barbie. Marinated with extra A1 steak sauce. So Noodle sent 5, so I'll have to write that down. Let me get into my little cheat sheet here so I can write that down. Yeah, I forgot to open that window up. So, anyway, looking at the, people want to say is, well, you are seeing more viewers now. Okay, so Noodles still counts, so I gotta put him as a donator. Hold on a minute here. Okay, so donations for February 16, 2024. Noodles string 5. Okay, there we go. We're all set, Noodles. Now you're on the chart. Anyway, I'll put your card up as soon as I can. Well, cleaning YouTube. Yeah, port of the NASQ Vanguard Tiger. You can't join Apex. Of course you can. She can. Too bad Brian K isn't here. I'd like to answer one of his questions. That he allegedly said that Carmen Miranda is Mexican. No, she was born in Portugal, so technically she's Portuguese. However, she spent almost her entire life, after 8 months old, living in Brazil and Rio de Janeiro. So she definitely would be considered. Okay, so we want to come up on the panel. Hold 1 minute, please. I gotta get over and hit that enter. Okay, it's Noodles. Go ahead, Noodles.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
So I'm just wondering why I'm not up on that tree to begin with. I mean,
What's saying? Well,
I'm
you
just
will
wondering
be.
why I'm not
I
up on.
gotta put your piece of paper up on this afternoon. I gotta put it up this afternoon. I gotta cut it size and then put your name on it, the donation amount, and then because of space, I have to make the paper a little smaller, similar to the two ones that are smaller ones, but over by the star there. I'll put yours a little bit lower down.
My question is, like, how come I'm not getting, like, everyday shout outs by you? You know?
You do get everyday shout outs from me. I mean, you do when you come up here. I mean, everybody knows you're here. Everybody hears you, sees you. Speaking of that, let's put them on screen. Let's see.
Yeah, but Michelle, I want to. No.
Oh, Michelle, you
Not
haven't
today.
got the screen set for that yet. Oh, well, I'll fix that. Oh, let me
Michelle, I want everyday shout outs. I want you to be like, oh my God, Noodles 1980, the most handsome YouTuber ever, the most powerful man I've ever met in my life, largest muscles, etc. Stuff like that.
Well, maybe. We'll see what happens. But anyway, the thing is, you're here. That's always good, right? That's the whole reason.
I love you, Michelle.
Yeah. Okay, got the screen. I got it. Okay, faded in. All right, cool. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna have to replace this other monitor I'm looking at right now because I gave it a bruise on the screen, and so I must have hit it with my elbow. I got so much stuff around here. This place is cramped. I mean, oh well, it's no big deal. Noodles, yes, Noodles is here on screen. He sees there's a little bit of New York slush on the ground. And I'm not talking about...
we're not getting any snow. It's actually really nice out here. It's really nice out here today.
Yeah. Sunny. Even in my area, it's sunny.
So, I've been on the road
has
since
been pouting all morning. He will get over it. Hey, Andrew. Welcome, Krista. Good morning, Krista. Andrew is here, too. I'm going to go to the screen there. Give me a plus. Did you press the wrong button again? No. Didn't press it. Okay, that got it. 47 degrees Celsius for the last few weeks, guys. Let's put it this way. That's close to about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So... nice and toasty. Quiznos. Like a nice Quiznos sub. Andrew said it's been really mild lately. Well, it's kind of been mild here, too. It's maybe not that warm, but Connecticut, it's currently, right now... it's 0 degrees Celsius, and snow is when heavier snowfall. Supposedly the snow should end this afternoon, by about 2. Also, we're going to be getting a blow job as well as the cold comes in. The wind blows from 12 noon to 2 a.m. So.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting snow tomorrow in Jersey and New York.
I suppose you should be getting some. I mean, you guys usually get the peripheries. Like, I guess this system right now is not really heavy snowfall. But, yeah, look at the clouds. I did see that there's definitely a small system over us. It's not huge. So, but if you want me to look up the New York City weather, I can look that up real quick for you. Okay, let me add location to that. So let me add New York City. Okay, New York City. Okay, currently in New York City, it's windy, it's 3 degrees Celsius, it's sunny. So that's good, but the wind chill is going to be kind of nasty. So I just added to New York. let me make sure I stay with Connecticut so I don't get things all mixed up here. So New York City is going to be warm. So let's take a look at the next 4 days for you. For New York City, today is going to be a high of 5, mostly cloudy. Saturday with snow, a high of 3. Sunday, sunny, high of 3. Monday, sunny again, a high of 5. Tuesday, sunny, a high of 4. Wednesday, sunny again, a high of 5. Thursday, get out your beach shorts, noodles. It'll be 10 degrees Celsius, but overcast. But make sure for Friday to bring out your umbrella, because it'll be a high of 6, but rainy with 35% chance of rain. So, yeah, you guys.
How's the weather going to be like in Maryland? In Maryland on Sunday and Monday, because I plan on going down there this weekend.
I don't know what town in Maryland.
Elkton.
You want me to look up Baltimore?
No, Elkton. Elkton.
North Elkton? Elkton. Okay, Elkton, Maryland. Elkton, Maryland. Well, today right now it is sunny, 12 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, Saturday, will be mostly cloudy, a high of 3. They don't have any snow expected, if that's what you want to worry about. So there's no snow. So it's going to be pretty mild for Maryland. Now, yeah. Oh, yes. 50 degrees Celsius is 122. You don't want to be in a room that's 122 degrees. Trust me. I'm glad we got the heat working. I guess there must have been some crud sitting in the check valve at our boiler. And then when I turned on the heat, it got to start circulating the water, and the rusty crud that was in there kind of got dislodged. So finally, the check valve closed properly, and then now the circulator pump is working like it should be. So we're not getting super hot anymore right now. Andrew says, last week up in Aberdeen, it was minus 16 degrees Celsius, so I am not going to complain too much. And he said, and Andrew said, on my way, regards, sleep, and back into that place tonight. Remember, she's going back to work tonight. So, at least, it kind of sounds like you're at least having a halfway decent weather area, Andrew, which is nice for you. And, let's get my screen up here. I don't even have my screen on for some reason. I must have jumped out of that screen by mistake. No, you open up another window. Oh, that's why. Yes. Let's close that one. Alright, scenario. We have currently watching 15 people, 8 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Oh, actually, it was named after the chemist that came up with the system. Celsius was his name. He was a Swiss chemist. Just like the Fahrenheit scale was created by a Scot, by the way. People didn't know that. It sounds like it must have been Scottish German, actually. The name Fahrenheit sounds like the difference is that, as one person kind of said, is for most people, it's a comfort factor. Like, for example, with Fahrenheit, it's like if it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit, you're definitely not exactly nice and warm. And if it's 0 degrees Celsius, for some people, that's just a comfortable day. It's only 32 degrees Fahrenheit. See, I guess Fahrenheit actually drew his scale first, and then he measured everything with it. And then Celsius decided, well, water freezes at 1 atmosphere, and water boils at 100 degrees at 1 atmosphere, so I'll make my scale evenly divisible between 0 and 100. Well, if it works, it works. Don't complain. Oh, yeah! infinite minus 16.51. Well, you'll all love my show. I think most of you will find out my show is very, very interesting. It's never the same show more than 3 times a month, usually. It all depends. We have a lot of different things going on here. So, we're trying to get some more interviews going. We're going to try to arrange for new people to come on the panel and have a good time, and I would love to see more people come on the show. And if anybody knows anybody good for interviewing, don't forget you can contact me. If you're in the screen here, sure.
What about Matt Brown?
What?
What about Matt Brown?
Wait, you go ahead. Go walk wherever you want. Anyway, if you want to come on the Discord panel, you need to ask me for an invite. The link is my email addresses are listed twice. One is it's the same address, really. One is for the contact. If you want to email me about any idea for guests or suggestions, I do want to try to focus on some of the spirituality stuff, but I also, I'm willing to experiment with other ideas. So I can't guarantee they're all going to work, but we'll try some different things now and then.
Michelle, I'll be right back, all right? I'll be right back. I got to make a phone call.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to try it. Brian K. is creating this record. This time he wants me to do more cover songs. I said, fine. So I got the records pulled out, not only for the Silver Moon Radio Show, but also for the cover songs. And we'll see how that goes. I believe he's going to have my variation with Lumia and Margaritaville is on the record, too. We sail away again in Margaritaville. I thought about doing a variation called Wasting Away in Winston, but unfortunately it doesn't really have the same feel to it. No, Winston doesn't have the same feel. Wasted away again in Winston. Searching for my lost shaker of Coke. Oh, I know. Somebody might want liner notes. Yeah, I will have to write those down. See, that's the thing. When I create a song that's custom... Oh, yeah, well, songs I know by her, it's not a problem. It's the songs that when I create album songs, ones I don't have words to, which kind of sucks. Because then, when I come up with some homemade songs, I don't even write the words down. I just come up with them and I just start spitting them out. Like a machine gun. Pew, 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 pew. And you should post a picture of you with red eyes and do a... Speaking of Biden is taking the sweet time to get into the rest home, that's for sure. I think there's going to be some political upset. YouTube right now is getting a little bit itchy with their banning finger right now. Which kind of sucks, because they're it's election season, so you know what that means. Like I told you, this is the fourth quarter of the American political bowl. Right now, the Democrats are sitting in a huddle. They're like, well, what are we supposed to do? The Republicans have got their plan made up. They want to go ahead and they want to score the winning goal. And unfortunately, the Democrats' defense turns out to be full of holes worse than Swiss cheese. I don't understand why that even allowed to happen. Well, it's just the way it is, I guess. The political people are not very smart. Apparently this year, not the Democrats. Definitely not. And so tonight at 7 o'clock is going to be the kick show. So please do join. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You have to be subscribed to chat though. So just be aware of that. It doesn't mean we don't want you. It means we want you to be part of the show too. But we want you to also follow us on Kick, and it doesn't cost anything. Well, I'm sorry about you spilling your coffee, but I hope it wasn't McDonald's hot. That's why we make coffee the old-fashioned way. Cold, instant coffee. Nothing beats cold, cremated friend in the morning, if that makes any sense. So, we got a good show. We have good people here. We try really hard to entertain, but also inspire. Remember, the morning show is one of the things about the morning show you may not realize. It's informal. It's not structured. We cover real world stuff and fun stuff, and we really do hard to make people happy and enjoy the morning day. We all know mornings are hard. It's Friday morning. It's the last day of the week for most people for work. And so they kind of need some helping here. Speaking of news, playing defense. Train wreck. Fannie Willis avoids second day in stand after chaotic testimony that included wink backward dress. Oh, I've done that. Oh, she doesn't set it on backwards. She has it on inside out, too. Really? Cold War, Putin urged nemesis, makes gesture in courtroom. Hours later, he's found dead in prison.
Hey, Michelle?
What?
Carrie Bridges just contacted me and said that she's blocked on the channel. She doesn't know why.
I don't know why she'd be blocked either. I'll have to look at that. I didn't see anyone block her yesterday. Hold on, let me go over to the screen if I know what's going on, okay? Hey, Ann. Hello. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so tired, man. 5 hours of driving. 5 fucking hours. I need a fucking break.
I do see a few people here blocked. Like, it's like, oh, what? Michelle, just clear the whole damn list out. Let's clear out all the hidden viewers. Okay, all done. So all the bad boys and girls have been unblocked. So, start fresh.
I mean, I don't know why anyone blocked her. I'm just saying she reached out to me and said that she was blocked over here. I don't know if you want her blocked or whatever. I don't know what's going on. So.
Well, nobody's blocked now. I just cleared out the whole list. They conveniently made it a one-button job now. So anyway, we'll, of course, we don't want to have people sit in the gulag forever, do we? It said Biden is the reason for need for a IQ test before voting. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But the Constitution never even set that up as a requirement. So that's okay, Teddy was he should just clear all the names out. I know which ones are real you.
Tiger, I didn't tell her to do that. I did not tell her to do that.
No, you didn't tell me to do that. I just decided that since there was quite a few names in there and I didn't want to have to go pick and choose, I just said, what the hell, let's clear out the whole list. I could give her a wrench, there's no reason I couldn't. But then again, what I'm afraid is going to start happening is everybody gets upset with the wrenches. And, I don't know. Well, don't worry. I got a logic behind my personality. You guys gotta get to know me. I'm in the middle of a live show, I'm not gonna sit there and go, and we've done that before. Do I unblock this one or keep this one? Do I block this one? And it's like, I don't have time. Just get rid of all the trolls. Yeah, problem solved. I got all mods here. We can all take care of the ones that come back. Some of them will never return. Even Yuck Ranch Records was unblocked. So we'll see what happens with that one. But anyway, the point is guys, if we're going to try to grow a channel, you can't have everyone sitting in the gulag forever. Sooner or later, they have to be freed on good behavior.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. So it's just easier that way. Remember, this is a live show, and as a live show goes, it's kind of hard to keep everybody blocked forever. And besides, maybe some of those baddies could bring us in more goodies.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, but pretty sure that's not how it works.
What's that?
Baddies bringing in goodies. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Well, yeah, we never know. Maybe they have baddie friends, but then the baddie friends said, hell, the show is actually pretty good, so I think we'll stick around for a bit.
Oh, yeah!
So, right now, you gotta be subscribed to talk anyway. How many trolls will even really subscribe to a channel to talk? They're not interested in being subscribers. They just want to come in and raise hell and then leave. Right? Thank you, Terry Kitty. Yeah, so it's 0 degrees Celsius here right now. It's not bad. It could be worse. It's gonna be windy. I mean, imagine the worst thing would happen if for some reason our heat failed. I keep my apartment pretty cool, but still, I do occasionally call for heat downstairs. Hey, I need some heat up here. It's only about 50 degrees. Aye. Okay, then you eat. I like you very much. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, anyway, so the weather is warming up, and next week, Friday, me and Krista are going to go to Starbucks and get some coffees, or white chocolates, or both, and we're going to, just go sit there and talk about the life insurance and the final details of what's going to happen when I become a physical memory. I'm getting old, guys. So let's be honest, I'm 56 years old now. And so obviously, the Grim Reaper's been sharpening up his scythe. He's going to be wanting to take me down sooner or later. And no, I'm not coming back to Earth after this one. After this term, I'm going to a different place. Officially, keep it at 66. 66. About 18 degrees Celsius. Okay. 56 too. Congratulations. Yeah, I keep it about 18, 19 degrees Celsius, which is, for me, is fine. And you're 56 years old. I know two people that will be very sad when we pass away. One is me and is two for sure. But just remember, Chris, I'm probably going to at least have another 30, 40 years left. So, let's make those 30, 40 years successful ones.
Carrie just contacted me and said that she's also kicked from Discord.
I don't know about that. I'll have to check Discord later. I don't have to review people that are actually banned on Discord, but I'll take a look at that later too. She hasn't even come on the panel now, or up here now, and she is unblocked here, so. My man says, I'm 44 with my next birthday, at which time I'll become 45 years old. What month is your birthday in? Oh yeah. I mean, Chris, in my family, the women tend to live to be centurions. We live long lives. We have long lives.
Yeah, but Michelle, I mean, you do also take after your father, you know?
Yeah, I do. But even the men do live long lives too. Yes, it's a luck of the draw. It's just like J-Max Weevil balls, you know? Which ball is Michelle gonna get? Is she gonna get the cancer ball, or she's gonna get the smoking? Oh wait, she doesn't smoke, so that ball don't count. Or get the too drunk ball. No, she don't drink that much, so that's not that one. Which means, realistically, the only one she has to worry about is the cancer ball. Oh.
So, who do you think you take after? Do you think you take after your father or your mother? Like, who do you look more like?
I think I'm more like my mom than my dad. February. Oh, last Saturday. Well, happy birthday to you. Lomi's birthday was on the 11th. My birthday was actually on Wednesday this week. I'm also kind of split, technically. If you'll ever look at my personality, I'm actually more of a Virgo than an Aquarius, even though for some reason I am born in February. I don't act like an Aquarius. But there's another famous Aquarian that Michelle likes. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's the one I'm actually envious of, which is Carmen Miranda. Yeah, I know that. They don't. Oh, the ones that have been here long enough do. So we told the story. I think you can watch the video on your channel. I think you told the story pretty good up there, Lum. Everybody know what you think about Carmen Miranda. We all know it's not complimentary. Yeah. And my grandmother on my dad's side lived to be 85. Yeah, well. Anyway, so just like the song there from Shrek, I'm on my way, right? So anyway, we were talking about something a couple of days ago. We were talking about pneumatic controls. And Do you realize that pneumatic controls actually go back quite a long time in history? They go back when Johnson created them back around 1880. Actually, that's how old they are. I wonder where they got the compressed air in 1880. Probably somebody in the basement pedaling a bicycle. Of course, in big buildings, it kind of makes sense, right? Somebody has to sit there and man the pumps. Just get the air flowing so that all the radiators can turn on at necessary time. Of course, most of the times back then, every building was using hot water or steam. So it kind of made sense in a way. Most people don't realize that your typical pneumatic control is really like an analog control. Because there is no on or off. It's like a thermostat. It's kind of like a water valve. So yeah, you can have a little flow or a lot. Sometimes you need a little compressed. Sometimes you need a lot. Now, in this case, the compressed air at low volume can actually determine how much the heat needs to turn on. So the thermostat says, I just need a touch of heat. I open up the valve just a tiny bit. Steam comes in. Okay, I'm hot. I close you now. Electric thermostat's like, open and shut case. I want heat. Now I'm done. Yeah, that's pretty much the difference between the two. I don't understand what I'm saying anyway. Chris said my grandfather lived to be 97. That's good. Congratulations, Chris. You got the long. Your grandfather left you a nice positive legacy. Yeah. Oh, I did ask Sherry Jackson to look up the cards on the stuff about that. Oh, I haven't gotten a reading back yet. Maybe she's sitting there. Like she said, she was down on the farm last week getting some farming stuff done. So maybe she'll, when she gets back after taking care of farming work, maybe she can let me know what's going on. We'd like to try to have fun on the morning show. So if you guys enjoy a little fun, don't take everything I say seriously. Unless it's a news article. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to news, I try to give you the honest, true facts, but I like to kid around too with you guys once in a while. If I have to be too serious and prosaic every day, I think I would be worse. I think I'd be more boring than a dill pickle. And I hate dill pickles. Yeah, I absolutely hate them suckers. But you sure love really strong homemade lemonade, though. You Michelle's lemonade, you could use to pickle things. My grandfather would be lived longer than he was on the Canadian health system. Oh. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Chris. I don't even have a soundboard that fits that.
Oh, no!
Still. I still think that's a very good thing, though. I mean, remember, we're only dancing on the surf for a short while. So dance your heart out. I understand what you said. So, let's see. 16 views, 12 likes. And it's 10:49. Boy, say it's going slow. Not really. It's not too bad. I guess we got to come up with a topic for this morning. I want to go back to your news here. Absolutely. Let's get back to the news here. Men consume drugs, alcohol in public as tourist hotspot and plagued with crime wave. New York City migrants consume drugs, alcohol in public as crime wave plagues tourist hotspot. Adult men from overseas in designer clothes smoking marijuana and plastic flasks as they congregate outside of New York City's crowded migrant shelters are among hundreds of thousands of new arrivals who crossed into the U.S. from the southern border and have made their way deeper into the country. Only a small portion of them are suspects in a pattern of robberies, victimizing dozens of women across the Big Apple. New York Police Department officials said at a press briefing last week, announcing 7 arrests. Even fewer have ties to the Tren de Arruga, or TDA, a foreign organized crime ring looking to plant roots in New York City. Well, keep them out. Them in Los Salitos. I don't want to deal with either one of those guys. But the relatively tiny group of bad actors is having an outsized impact on the crime of the city, according to police leaders, especially when combined with New York City's lenient bail laws. Well, let me tell you what I think. First of all, New York, you need to tighten up your bail laws to start with. This is from Fox News. Trying to find interesting topic. This could get ugly. Fans ejected after a huge fight erupts at a women's college basketball game. Women's college basketball game erupts in a massive melee. 5 players and 3 fans thrown out. 5 players and 3 fans were ejected from Thursday night's game between Southern Mississippi and Arkansas State after a massive melee broke out in the first half. That saw players and coaches being brought down to the ground and several punches being thrown. The skirmish caused 23 minutes delay in the second quarter as officials determined which players would likely be tossed from the game. The fight began when Arkansas State forward Emma Imavdor grabbed a defensive rebound in traffic and got tangled with Dominique Davis. Imavdor appeared to push Davis to the floor and then appeared to throw several punches at Brickayla Gray, front of the Southern Mississippi bench. Southern Mississippi forward Asjaha Leak, who was on the bench at the time, appeared to jump in with several other players and pulled Imavdor. What names? How do you say these things? To the floor by her neck. Southern Mississippi assistant coach Jessica Barber was knocked over by the fight and was seemingly stuck beneath the pile up. Quote, "This could get ugly. It has gotten ugly," one of the broadcasters on ESPN said. As the fight was winding down, several fans came down from the stands and got involved. I can't really comment because I have to follow conference guidelines. I just think it's very, very, very unfortunate, and I believe that every incident you have in life, you learn. You may not like the consequences, but you're going to learn from them. Southern Mississippi head coach Joey Lee McNeil said after the game. So, what started that? I don't know. It sounded like almost like a domino effect. One person, then all of a sudden five players and three fans. Bad sports, yeah. I'd definitely say that. That definitely doesn't sound like a good way to start the game. Along that is this 702 milliliter beer. Oh, okay. You're talking about something like a 40 ouncer, which is very popular in the United States.
Hey, Michelle, let me ask you a question. Shouldn't I, if I'm on my phone, shouldn't I be getting weather forecasts for my area? If my phone is recommending something, why would I be getting weather forecasts for Maryland on my phone?
Maybe because the phone heard you wanted to go to Maryland. Remember, the phones are actually always constantly listening to people. Don't realize that. Especially Android. Oh, Android. I swear to God, he's got ESP. It's probably why he's trying to tell you, hey, did you ask about Elkton? Yeah, here you go. We'll give you some Elkton weather. You want more information? That's what Google Chrome's doing.
No, it was like, it's like, it's really weird that came up. It was for like the Alexandria area.
Yeah. Oh, Alexandria. Which is like the bigger cities.
It's just really weird that came up. I don't know why that would be coming up on my phone.
Yeah.
And it was there all morning. I just didn't look at it.
Okay. So anyway, so when you were, like I said earlier before you walked out last time, is when you think about the difference between electric versus pneumatic thermostats, which do you think are more cool to work with?
So the electric thermostats, from what I see, they can do more things than just the pneumatic ones. So the pneumatic ones
I agree
were
with
the ones that we
that.
pulled out, and the ones that they installed were like they could read humidity, temperature, their C sensors. There are all these things that they put in one device.
Well, let's talk about something at least a little more simple in the Apples and the Apples thing here. Or the standard basic John Doe electric thermostat that just basically turns heat on and off versus the other one that just turns heat on and off like a valve. When you think about what a pneumatic control is, it's like a valve. So, it's just like a water valve.
Using air. You're
Uh,
using air.
You're using air. Which means it makes sense if you've got a lower supply of air in your basement, but what happens if you don't have enough? Then, for big buildings, it makes sense. But I don't think you'll ever see too many people with pneumatic thermostats in their homes.
No, again, the last time I saw that was at the VA. They removed all of them, and they removed them for a reason. I don't even think any of them were working.
Yeah. So they probably took all of them out, but that's a big building too. It would be one of the places where it would make sense. But then
they had to remove tubing from that whole fucking building, Michelle. There's I think 18, 19 floors of it.
Yeah. I'm sure they didn't take all the pipes out, even though the copper scrappers probably would have loved it very much. I'm sure the VA probably did scrap a lot of the copper, and they probably decided to use it over just to sell for scrap.
The thing that what I saw was I saw a lot of pneumatic tubing that wasn't copper. It was basically they took a bunch of it looked like pitot tube.
Yeah.
And it looks like they ran it throughout all the floors and just zip tied it to everything. I don't know how. That's what I saw when I was there.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know anything about that. Like, I don't know how that shit works. But I'm assuming from what I saw at the IBM building when they already had removed everything and they left all the copper up, that depending on where that stuff is, it probably has to be copper.
Well, back in the beginning of the age of the building, you probably
Something
were
like that.
using copper for a long time. But since it's air, you probably for the main feeds for each floor, they probably were using bigger pipes, maybe heavier copy or even steel pipes. We're not talking about huge pressures. We're only talking about 14 pounds per square inch of pressure.
Yeah, no, it's like an 18-4 wire.
Yeah,
It's like the size of that.
right. So, like, if you got a floor, like in a building, like because what they call the gas laws. No, it's not legislation, guys. It's gas laws. It's to do with physics. It's usually been in the amount of demand to determine the size of the pipe. So, for a big commercial building like that, they probably were using something like, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch tubing, feeding all the branch and then our main lines, and then when they would branch out to the individual T-stats, that would go to the individual things that are being controlled.
No, I think it was like smaller than that. That's what I saw. Like all I saw was like 1/4 inch, maybe 1/4 inch tubing throughout the whole fucking building.
Yeah. They probably do have a main branch line somewhere that actually splits all those off.
Yeah. I remember when they were doing
it. Confirmed. Okay, great. Next Saturday interview, guys.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. PDX, let me add you to my Christmas tree note on my Christmas tree. Hold on here, on my giving tree. I have a PDX Paranormal in there. PDX Paranormal Renewed. Or actually, PDX Paranormal Membership. PDX Paranormal. Okay. Yeah. Okay, next Saturday at 7 o'clock is excellent. I love the fact that we're going to try to get together and we're going to have part 2 of the interview on her channel. And PDX, if you ever want to have an interview on my channel, even in the morning, just let me know. I'll give you the link on Facebook so you have it.
I don't know if you heard what happened to me, but I have you slept on my bed. We both slept on my bed, right?
Yeah.
You know where my bed is in my room. You know how it's like kind of like in the center of the room, like to the left.
Yeah.
So I've been waking up, and the bed's always moved. What do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe the prior owner didn't like what the position was.
I know I'm not moving it. When I get in the bed at night, the bed is always in the center of the room. I moved it this morning, and when I wake up, it's like moved over to the like closer to the door, like someone's pushing it towards the door.
I wish I could tell you more about that, but especially when you're laying in it, I as I said, maybe a couple ghosts come in at night when you're sleeping and go, "Hey, let's move this," because I don't like its position. You never know. Kind of interesting. The interview's tomorrow night, this Saturday, right at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. And that will be on PDX's channel. And so just make sure, PDX, please, if you can, take the suggestion I gave you ahead of time to enable the closed captions for people so that people can, who have hard of hearing, can at least read the closed captions like I showed you. It's really easy to do, especially with something that's planned in advance. It should really be easy to do that. I mean, sorry I didn't come on the Wii. I actually got the date wrong. And then when I went over to GMAX, as I thought it was on Wednesday, and I went over to GMAX to see if it was ready to go at about 10 minutes to 5 my time.
Yeah, they had technical difficulties, Michelle. They ran a little late. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. That's probably why I didn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe, as I said, maybe the spirits or prior tenants of the house decided that they wanted your bed in a different position. I don't know.
Oh, it's my house now, and they're gonna have to get used to that. I'm
Right.
sick and tired of it. I wake up every morning.
10 memberships going out, guys! 10 memberships going out. Oh my god, it's gonna take me a while to write all these down. So let's go through here. David S., L. Thomas, J. Mitchell, Parasolo, Too Cool for Manchi. Carrie was gifted a membership. Congratulations, everybody.
Carrie, you're welcome, Carrie. You're welcome, Carrie.
That's going to be a lot of pieces of paper to write up. Well, maybe you could do it like once a day or something. Eventually, my God, 10 people. That's going to be hard to keep all that written up. We'll try. We'll try to get as many of these things written up as I can. And then I got to write all these notes out. So, congratulations to everybody. I'll try to get you all in the giving tree. Since PDX came out, I'm going to make it easy. Since PDX put it out, I'm going to put her out as gifted out 10. And then I'll try to remember to write all you guys down. But if I forget, please don't get mad at me. I'll try. So let me put that out right now. Okay, PDX. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciated that. Let's get this up there. PDX Paranormal. Gifted 10 number. So we'll probably have to make one big piece of paper with all the notes on it today if we can. Because otherwise today we just basically fill up the whole giving tree. Because otherwise everybody else wouldn't be able to see it if I start having to put pieces of paper on the other side of the tree.
Hey Michelle, do you know what dreams are about? Like, are you aware of, like, it's like if I tell you I have a dream, like, you tell me why I dreamt that?
I'm not good at dream interpretation, but why? What kind of dreams you've been having?
So I had a dream last night about Seasons. So Seasons was sitting down and she's telling me something very serious. Okay.
Okay.
And she told me that her tits fell off. Right? That her tits fell off and she had to basically tie them around her neck so she can have them again. And as she's telling me that, she's aging, progressively aging, like faster and faster. I'm like Seasons. I'm like, I don't care. I love you. And she kept getting older and older and older.
Okay. I think I kind of get the dream. Let me tell you what I think it means. I think she's afraid that you're going to stop loving her because she's getting older.
Yeah.
That's the simplest interpretation of it. It's almost like
Seasons, I do not love you for your age, Seasons. I do not love you because you're a certain age, Seasons. I love you. I love you. Yep.
Yeah. You really should gift me to keep it fair. The problem is I can't gift as a channel creator. I can't gift. Otherwise, I would probably have done it years ago. I mean, I can donate to my own channel if that makes any sense, but I can't put out gift subscriptions. I mean, well, I could, but I don't have access to the credit card. That's really true. I know that well. Let's see. I'm just joking. So, but so I think that's. I don't know. Have you actually talked to her about the dream? What did she say?
No, it just happened last night. It just happened last night. You're like, the second person I'm telling you about this.
Okay.
Weird.
Well, apparently the seasons in your dream was feeling like that because she's getting older. That she thought that you would stop loving her, kind of like the Beatles song. Will you still love me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You know, the
Right.
answer in your case is yes, I would still love you anyway, unconditionally, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Well, anyway, speaking of Great Dream, are you guys excited for the Kick live stream tonight?
Oh yeah!
Well, then come join us.
Michelle, there's someone backstage. Michelle, check. Find out there's someone backstage.
Okay, I see someone ringing the bell. It's Noodle. It's Tiger Kitty. 1 minute, please. I'll let you on there in a second. I gotta do admit one. Go ahead. How you doing, Tiger Kitty?
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you feeling today?
I'm all right. I just got bronchitis. He gave me she gave me an inhaler.
Yeah.
Is that what was going on this whole time?
She said I might have had COVID or the flu, but it's left me with bronchitis.
Oh, that sucks. I had that when I was
It's not bad. It's not that.
It kind of sucks, but I mean, it's
Michelle. You do not have to write a tag out for all those gifted memberships. You just write one tag for PDX.
Right, because she also bought herself a membership too. So yes, I will.
You just write one tag for PDX because she was the giver. So
but on that one tag, I would list both the memberships and the renewal. Or
if you want to write all that down, that's up to you. But I would just write.
Well, my biggest problem is just like Jean-Luc Picard says, space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Giving Tree. There ain't enough room for everybody. But we'll sure keep on trying.
I love your picture right next to the tree as well. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks cool there. Actually, Noodles put the picture there. I haven't moved it since. It
looks good next to the tree.
Yeah. That way you can always see the background as long as they got the green screen up. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with Ulysses S. Grant? Ulysses S. Grant.
What about Ulysses S. Grant?
Do you want to go to the Grant Memorial?
Oh, where is that?
I'm right in front of it right now.
Oh. Let me fix my green screen. That's why I get knocked over. Well, you can see how small this room is when you're looking. It's a pretty small space.
Oh, look, Michelle. It looks a nice building.
Yeah, that's the Grant Memorial. Where is that?
Do you want to go inside?
I guess we can.
Do you want to see it?
I guess we can. How much is it going to cost to go in and see it?
It's free.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess we can go in there.
I just got to park real quick.
Let me put this on the camera.
He means now, Michelle, not later on. He's going to look at it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make that bigger. Let's see. Where's the maximize button? Maximize, Mr. Tuvek. Now let's shrink the chat out on the screen here. There you go. Now you can see more of the picture.
All right, let's go inside the Grant Memorial, Michelle. And you'll see Ulysses S. Grant's tomb.
Yeah.
Are you excited, Michelle?
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not jealous. It certainly is.
What's the jealous factor like right now, Michelle?
What exactly?
Michelle, do you have Noodles on full screen?
I did. He is full screen.
Okay.
So what exactly?
Michelle, why don't you tell people? Yeah, why don't you tell people who he is, Michelle?
Ulysses Grant was I believe United States general in the Civil War for the American side, not the Confederate. But he was actually Robert E. Lee's counterpart. Certainly big enough. And
there it is, Michelle.
Those are some documents there. That's actually
So that's his wife.
That's his grave there, huh?
And then that's it. Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool when you think about it. Do you think they'll ever have my grave would ever be that big? Michelle, you just want to be buried in the ground, thrown in like a piece of dirt.
You didn't want a grave, Michelle. Now you want a monument.
That's true. That is a big spot. Section 1. Well, can we go back to that document then, Noodles? We were talking about this what he looked like. Ulysses X. Grant.
Yeah.
As I said, he was a Civil War general for the American side. The right of citizens and the land. I'll zoom back out a little bit. Of the land of the United States to vote shall not. Scroll back a little bit so I can read the whole thing.
Should not be denied.
All right. Or abridged by the United States or any state on account of race, color, or previous conditions of servitude. That was a very important thing because that is, again, reaffirms that every American citizen has a right to vote. He strongly believed in that.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look up there. Wow.
I love the work that they did to make this building here. The architecture.
Is that his body down there?
Yeah.
Who's the other one? His wife?
You can see that's his headstone.
Yeah, so that's Julia. That's Julia right there.
So who's the one?
Ulysses.
Julia is his wife. That was his wife, Julia S. Grant. So that was his wife.
Apparently he's on the $50 bill, Michelle. Did you know that?
Yes, he is. I know that.
And he was a military officer in the mid-1800s, Carolyn said.
Yep.
That flag looks old.
It's still a pretty big building, though. I wonder what else they do in that building besides having a memorial. It's a lot of valuable space they could use for storing documents and stuff. There he is in his photograph in the Civil War.
You know who Dred Scott is, Michelle?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no one does.
Oh, that's fancy. I like that.
It is fancy. It's nice.
I couldn't read that too well. Veteran.
It's basically the headquarters of General Grant, Virginia campaign. These are the flags that were flown during the 114th Pennsylvania Regiment Infantry, the 5th New York Heavy Artillery, the 7th Iowa Veteran Volunteer Infantry. These are all just the different flags that were flown.
From the different people, the different regiments at the time of the Civil War, yes.
Yeah. And as you know, Michelle, there's about to be a second Civil War coming. Yeah. So.
Yeah. There might be a second civil war, but it won't be so evenly divided. Let me just keep it simple and say it that way. But what I wonder what else they do in that building too, besides the memorial. I'm sure they must have other things in there as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
when you go downstairs, they have like this. They have this big fucking whatever, but you don't get a reception down there. I tried it before; it doesn't work.
Yeah. So you can't get any cell phone reception downstairs.
These are the steps that Rocky ran up. Remember the movie? Yeah.
It's still pretty interesting now when you think about it. So what's downstairs anyway? I mean, you said you don't get any reception down there, so I'll leave. I was gonna have to ask you just to fill in the blanks.
There's a bunch of like paintings and I think some writings and stuff like that, but that's about it. You can't, for some strange reason, when you go down in the basement, you lose reception. There's this that they put up over here, which is kind of cool. There were some artists that came here, like some mosaic artists, or an artist who did mosaics, and they lined the whole park with these handmade benches.
Yeah.
And it's all mosaic, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, it must have taken hundreds and hundreds of hours to do all this shit. It just lines the entire park.
It's definitely
It's all mosaics.
That's definitely different. So the Civil War was from 1861 to 1865. That's right. But he was a major player in the Civil War. But still, that was a long war when you think about it. And don't forget the 14th Amendment that you're trying to nail Trump on was created after the Civil War to take away power from the Confederacy, which technically still did exist. And so the whole idea of insurrection was created. But like what's been discussed just recently by the Supreme Court, the problem is Congress never interpreted the original meaning of what insurrection was. And notice it doesn't say that you have to be convicted of insurrection. And that means that if that's the case, there's no due process. But Justice Roberts says we have to send this back to Congress. They have to fix this.
So I'm going to bring Slingshot Warrior here. I don't know what he's going to think about this place. He might actually spit on the floor. We're not really sure, but we're going to see what happens when we bring him in here.
I don't think he's going to spit on the floor. I'm sure he knows that
he's very patriotic.
He's very patriotic to American people. I don't think he would spit on the floor. I mean, no. I'm sure deep down he still also thinks about the Confederacy. And the fact, what if it hadn't happened? What if we didn't have a Civil War? And we ended up having a northern, southern United States. Would the country be any better or any worse? Right now, we've been talking about it's the same as true with the European Union. America, as we have it now, is too big. It's just too hard to maintain it as a country politically. So maybe America really ideally should have been split into two parts back then.
Morning, Parasol.
Yeah. How you doing, Parasol? How you doing today? Parasol.
So
Parasol.
We're out of here.
Yeah.
Parasol.
Michelle, how about we go for maybe a breakfast burger somewhere? You want to go for a breakfast cheeseburger?
I guess you can.
Burger for breakfast.
Well, I ain't after all.
I thought you were on a diet.
That depends on what it's 11:24, so really it's kind of early lunch.
Yeah, and he's on a diet, Michelle, so you can't be eating burgers. You have to have a little salad or something with some couscous.
Tiger, you know what I had last night?
I haven't had any hamburgers in months. Let's see. Last time I had anything greasy and fatty was last week with Krista, but they don't literally eat out very much anymore because it got to be too expensive to do that on a regular basis.
Yeah, it is. What'd you have last night?
Yeah.
I had these like tater tots that were made from I guess they were like onion tots. I never had them before, and I smothered them in blue cheese. That was my dinner.
Yeah. Onion tots.
Yeah.
I never heard of that either. But
Neither have I. I saw them. I was like, no way, what is this? I grabbed the whole bag.
They sound good.
Sound different.
They were all right.
How does your stomach feel with all the acid from the onions, though?
So I didn't get acid reflux last night, which is good. The arugula kind of fucked up my stomach. I don't know if it was from the arugula. The arugula is supposed to be good for your stomach. I love arugula, but I think it's the blue cheese. I got to stay away from the blue cheese. I got to smother everything in blue cheese now, Michelle, for the keto. Yeah.
Oh, are you on the keto diet? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of all the sugars. I'm gonna try to cut back on all the carbs and see what happens. I told you what happened, right, Tiger?
No, what?
So I peed in a bottle. I peed in my car.
Yeah.
And I left it in my car, and I was pulling it out, and I saw sediment at the bottom.
Well, this probably I would definitely make sure you don't get too much sediment at the bottom. I don't know how often you
What
rinse
was
it
in
out.
the bottle before?
So what I did was I thought about that, and I said, okay, maybe it was something else, blah, blah. So I took a fresh bottle. I cleaned it out with water, etc. I peed in it and left it under the sink in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I left it there for like a day or two, and yes, there was sediment. So
maybe
something's
that's
up.
normal.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe
I have to do a 24-hour pee test sometimes, and I have to put every pee for 24 hours in a bottle.
Yeah.
But it's kind of not a clear bottle, so I can't see if it's got sediment in it.
Yeah. So I looked it up, and I could be urinating a lot of potassium, or I could start becoming potassium deficient.
You gotta be careful with that because for another reason you can get kidney stones if you're getting a lot of sediment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I have to take medicine for that. I have to take medicine to.
Well, what I would do is to talk to your medical doctor and see.
What's he going to say, Michelle? I pissed in a bottle and it's got lumps in it.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. They might say, well, why don't you go ahead and bring it in first to run it through a urinalysis test,
Yeah, just gotta get a test.
You don't want to get a kidney stone. You certainly don't want to get
chronic. They have you on for chronic kidney stones.
I don't have chronic. I have kidney disease. I have a potassium binder, which binds all the potassium because my kidneys don't work to take it out of my body.
Yeah.
Then I have another medicine which absorbs the sugar and the salt because that's what affects your kidneys.
Yeah. So I do have that bad kidney, and I just wonder if it's because.
Well, if you got bad kidneys, they should be keeping an eye on them.
Well, I don't know what you consider a bad kidney. So I have a cyst on my kidney. It's
yes, actually, by the way, there's a person in the side chat. Yes, that indeed was how they used to do urinalysis back in the Roman times. They didn't have the technology we have today, but so the doctor would taste it to see if there was a lot of sweetness in the pee.
Carrie or Carrie?
Carrie.
How you doing, Carrie? How you doing?
Morning, Carrie.
No problem. I unblocked everybody, so I made it easy. Everybody says give you a wrench. I don't know. Do we want to give everybody a wrench? Then we'll start with the wrench key all over again.
Well, here's the thing. She probably needs a safety wrench because she's being blocked.
Tell her to donate to you.
Safety
Michelle.
wrench, is that like the safety dance? Yeah. Which ain't so safe, honestly. Oh, wait. Fine, I'll give her a wrench. Standard. There, she's got a wrench now, so
It's safe now.
the safety wrench is like the safety dance. Does it really save you? Next thing I can see all the crooks going is, what? We're going to a cop convention. Look at all the men in blue. And especially if you're a convicted felon, they're like, oh shit, we might get arrested. Ah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay. You're welcome. Let's just hope it goes okay. So, yeah, I just cleared out all the trolls or all the hidden people. I just took the whole list and just dumped it all in the dirt. I know, but Noodles didn't see it. I don't think.
Be all right, Michelle.
Hey, Carolyn, how you doing?
Maybe some of your trolls have turned over a new leaf, Michelle. Maybe they need a chance.
Yeah.
I know one of your old people have found God. So.
Why are you mad the fake Gary?
Why did you mod fake
let's
Gary?
put it this way. The fake Gary that got modded was already a member here. And I don't even know who are the real ones and the fake ones half the time because they come in so quick.
Well, you just click on the account, Michelle. There is
an
easy way to
I can check that, but Carrie didn't really have a lot of subscribers anyway. Well, okay, let me look at her channel real quick here. Let's check the channel. She has currently 162 subscribers.
That's probably her then.
She's also known as at Texan76. So yeah, that person's been around a while. But they don't have any videos or anything, but that's okay. I know the real Carrie didn't either, so.
She's alright. That's the real one, Michelle.
Yeah. So that answers your question, guys. Yeah.
So what are you having for dinner today, Michelle?
I have no idea. Probably the same thing I had yesterday. Soup.
What'd you have?
Yeah.
Soup. Yeah.
Or maybe I'll make some fish fillets. I'm not sure.
And some chips. Have you got any frozen chips?
I have some frozen chips left, yes. Not many left. Maybe enough for another 2 meals and some, I might make like just a few at a time.
Do you like hot dogs, Michelle?
No, I like hot dogs, but I don't eat them a lot. Once in a while I'll make some hot dogs, but I don't have any in the refrigerator right now.
Do you not like buy burgers or make your own burgers?
I got 2 frozen patties left, but I don't really have any fresh bread left. So
I keep telling you, why don't you put bread in your freezer?
By the time the freezer was packed with food, it's still packed with some food, but we're using it slowly.
You need to empty your freezer out and see what you got in there and move everything to the front.
Oh, I have. I went through it. So, most everything in there is frozen. Some frozen fish fillets and some meat and stuff. Some frozen honey ham from Ed that's been sitting there. In
it.
Yeah, let's be Michelle. Maybe I gotta come up there and go through the refrigerator.
Yeah, come on. Throw that ham out. You're not gonna eat it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't usually make a lot of sandwiches, so we'll
how long's it been in there, Michelle? Ed's been gone a long time now.
Yeah,
it doesn't last forever.
Michelle, what do you like to eat? I mean, what do you cook for yourself?
Frozen
you get those frozen fish patties, right? You like that.
Frozen fillets is common. Stew, soups. Sometimes I'll make Sometimes I'll make macaroni with butter, but that's kind of like when I'm really.
That's just pasta with butter, Michelle. It's not.
Yeah, I know what it is. Or sometimes I make rice in
You
a rice
really need to
cooker with
start
butter.
cooking a little bit more. Why don't you cook a bit more?
Well, sometimes I just don't even think about cooking until it's 11 o'clock at night, and then by that time it's like, oh shit, I just want to throw something together real quick, and
Right.
I'm not heavily into cooking when it's just me in the house, me and Lumi. Well, we'll just eat something fast,
Yeah. I know you like your cereal.
I do eat a lot of Crispix cereal. I'm gonna have to get another box soon because we're almost out. I have another box of cereal in there too, with that Crispix. I think it's Honey Nut Cheerios. So
Michelle, I had some bran cereal with bananas, and I took like a double shit. I couldn't believe it. I took my regular shit in the morning, and as soon as I got up, I had shit again, and I shit out all that bran. I felt really, really good. You want to
that's
try some
good for
bran
keeping you healthy. That's good
if
for
I go
keeping you
food shopping
regular.
for you?
You don't eat enough fresh veg and fruit, Michelle. That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, sometimes
What about frozen grapes, Michelle? You ever have frozen grapes before? I can cut up some bananas for you. You can throw them in the freezer. Those are good frozen.
Oh, I buy bananas on occasion, but the thing is like when I'm eating apples and stuff, sometimes with these teeth, it's not always easy to eat apples. Although I do try, and I can always slice them up if I want to smaller pieces. I've done that. That's one of the reasons why. No, I don't eat 2 frozen pizzas a day. I only got like 2 left. That's enough for the 2 weeks. So I'll eat a frozen pizza a week. Because like with Silver Moon especially, I don't really have a lot of time to cook between records. So I'll make the dinner beforehand, like an hour before, and the pizza would be ready like 30 minutes before I go live. So give it a few minutes to cool down, and
They gotta have Meals on Wheels for people, right? In Connecticut,
Well, they do. And she's got a soup kitchen she can go to and get free food every day.
Yeah.
So why don't we sign up for like Meals on Wheels? Maybe you'll get like 3. Maybe they'll come 3 times a week. It'll be nice.
Well, so let's say looking at the donations so far. Well, like I said,
Meals on Wheels, Michelle. Meals on Wheels.
I don't want to deal with Meals on Wheels, and I really don't want to deal with Meals on Feed either.
Sure.
But now that the road is over, once they clear up again in March, spring, we might be going out to McDonald's maybe once in a while, but not every day. Once in a while.
I tell you, I know Krista goes. If I had a soup kitchen on my doorstep and I was in your situation, I'd be going over there getting dinner every day.
She can bring food back here. I have brought food to me a couple times. Good morning, Naz. Welcome to the show.
But why don't you go get it?
Yeah. So it is confirmed for Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. There will be an interview part 2 with me on PDX Paranormal's channel. We're going to get into the spirituality, some more of the meat and potatoes, and obviously we'll probably be covering ghosts and the spirits that choose to remain on Earth, even though they're not obligated to do so. Which is interesting. And also these include ghost pets, which also exist as well. And we might also discuss it. Do pets have souls? Yes. Do pets sometimes choose to remain nearby you when you're alive as a ghost? Yes, they do. Because they're loyal to you. And yes, can pets reincarnate? According to some people, the answer is yes, they can. I think.
So, would you ever think about getting Rusty baptized? Because they have, you can get your animals baptized. I think the Episcopal Church does it.
I never heard of that, but I don't even know what religion he is. I mean, after all, I don't even know if animals really think about religious systems like we do. They tend to be more of focused on what they need to deal with every day.
I'm pretty sure that from what I've read in the Bible, Michelle, that animals are like half souls. They're of God. And, again, they're creations of God. They are of God. And, they're kind of better than us, I guess.
They
Kind of like
are.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I would not call an animal, say an animal has half a soul. No more than I would see a baby as
They
half an
refer to it as
adult.
that because Michelle, you got to remember that we were not created. You weren't created by God. God wouldn't create something like you. They're half souls, Michelle. They don't have the same understanding you do.
Oh, I
They
can tell
don't.
you
They live
one
off
thing,
instinct.
Noodles. I
Yeah.
can say one thing. Animals do have souls. They have
Yeah.
not been contaminated by original sin, but they have souls.
No, I don't know about that because it does speak about in the Bible that animals started turning on each other after Adam and Eve left the garden. So yeah, they weren't always like that. They didn't. Animals were very trusting of humans up until that point in the Bible.
Oh, maybe that's
How much
true.
is it to get your cat baptized anyway?
I think it's free. I remember doing it with my stepmother. My stepmother was very much into it, and you would go to the Episcopalian church. They would have you outside, and the priest or whatever would come out with the
Oh, I
holy
know
water
that
and
they have the
sprinkle it on your
blessing. I
animal.
know they have the blessing of animals. I know that some churches do this. The blessing of animals. So anybody that dreams has a soul, which is absolutely true. And animals do dream, and animals do have souls, and they truly do have love, for the people that take care of them, and they give back to the persons that take care of them as best they can. Remember, their world is a lot less complicated than ours, but that doesn't mean that they're any less sentient than we are. In fact, did you see the one video from Fox News of the mountain lion that wanted to come into a woman's house because it was cold? Because he was cold. He actually was trying to open the door handle with his paws.
Wait. The mountain lion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah.
He
No,
wanted
Michelle, mountain lion
a mountain
should
lion.
not be in the house.
It's on
I
Fox
wasn't trying
News
to be
video.
friendly.
It was fascinating to see it, actually. It was just a wild mountain lion looking for a place to go and stay warm.
Would you have let him in, Michelle?
Probably. As long as he respectfully treats me decently in the process. But I don't know if I'd have too many steaks for him to eat, though. Because, mountain lion eats a lot of food, just like a tiger does. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Michelle being like, "Oh, this mountain lion's just really cold. Let him inside."
Yeah.
That mountain lion would be eating your fucking tits, Michelle.
It was just like with Rusty. It's just like with Rusty, who's reaching up to the door handle, but the door was locked. He was trying to open the door
But
to
the
come
mountain
into
lion,
the
Michelle,
house.
would eat you and eat Rusty in 2 seconds.
Well, if he was angry, but I don't know. Maybe the cat was just saying, "He says, I just want to be warm right now."
Yeah, they want to be warm and they're hungry, Michelle. And just like Rusty scratches you to see blood. That cat might just rip you apart just to lick your blood.
Oh yeah, if Rusty was there at the time, Rusty
vicious.
would definitely stand his ground. Just like Florida has stand your ground laws, right? Or Rusty would simply have all his claws out ready to take care of the problem.
Yeah.
Seeing him as an invader, yes, he would. And I think Rusty also looks at things in a very logical way. He says, he's bigger than me. I probably can get
Rusty
in a
would run out the fucking door, Michelle, and leave you high and dry.
Yeah, he'd be gone.
Yeah, that cat would be like, "Meow," and leave.
Yeah.
Saying, "Michelle, what are you doing in there? Get out of there."
Right, he definitely would want the cat to get out. But anyway, so that was really interesting. The woman caught this on her door cam. I I mean, again, these animals are intelligent enough. They know when to come into the cold, and they know when there's a nice warm place to go. And I think this mountain lion was saying is, I just want to stay warm right now. I'm cold. You know? I mean, I have empathy for the kitty. I mean, sure, he's an outdoor wild cat, but still, when an animal's smart enough to come in from the cold, they're not going to stay out there. I mean, he's definitely was 3 times Rusty's size, and Rusty's big. I mean, not 3 times, 2 times. I can't remember, so Rusty's this long. This cat was this long. His paws are like 2 Rusty's wide. But
Michelle, you want to go into Chuck E. Cheese? You want to see what Chuck E. Cheese is all about, or no?
Is that pizza?
If you want to go for pizza, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is pizza.
That's full of carbs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't. Well, we can go in there for the games. There's games there, fun times. Yeah.
What about Dave and Buster's? That's the adult version of Chuck E. Cheese.
Getting
He's
text
probably
messages
looking
right
for
now.
a warm meal. Yeah, I mean, well, as I said, most likely that too, right? Maybe he was hoping that someone would adopt him as a pet. Probably saw the small kitty cats do that and say, hey, why don't I give that a try? But
Michelle, do you know that there are more McDonald's in the United States than there are banks and churches?
Yeah, I believe it. There certainly is definitely more McDonald's than banks and churches. Especially since a lot of banks have consolidated and closed branches down. Well, that's easy enough to deal with. You're right, it is Good Friday, isn't it? It is Friday. Oh, that's why I got the fish fillets anyway. So, no one said you can't have chicken. After all, you can do fasting. I've been trying to do that anyway.
Well, you're not supposed to have meat on Lent, is it? No meat.
Yeah.
Chicken is meat.
Yeah, I know. Chicken is meat. And I do get fish fillets. I got 6 fish fillets left, so split them up into 2 meals. I've also got regular tilapia fish. That's not breaded, but it's fish. Got that too. Frozen. That one cooks like 3 minutes. Could cook that with some fresh raw carrots and stuff like that.
Fresh raw carrot. Oh, I can't believe you eat your veg just raw.
I eat them raw because it's, like I said.
You don't eat raw vegetables?
Yeah. She'll just eat raw carrots, like with her dinner. She won't cook them.
I like them raw.
That's probably good for her. It's probably good for her.
It probably is, but it's such hard work.
She probably shouldn't be eating with her teeth. Like
exactly.
That.
Those teeth, Michelle, they're going to ping out. You keep crunching on carrot.
That's one of the reasons why eventually I want to get those teeth fixed professionally, get them done. Because the fake teeth work out good, but they're not forever teeth. They do wear out.
Fish is meat. Fish isn't meat, is it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's
Well, the crunchy fish fillets and Gordon's, I have 6 of those left. I could even make some rice to go with that instead of fries or chips. I could just make some, just put some rice in a rice cooker. And
so wait, Michelle, did you get the ash on your forehead for Ash Wednesday or no?
No, I didn't get any ashes. I kind of forgot all about that.
Oops.
That's an interesting comment. Let's see, where is it? Approve it. Fine. Biotrix is just doing its job. Yeah, leveled up, which is good.
Leveling up,
means
Michelle?
you're engaging in the chat, which is good.
No, but I was at like number 40 and I've gone back down to 11 now.
I don't know if the thing recycles the numbers or if they wrap around. They might wrap around. I don't know how the software does the counting. But either way, yes, it was Ash Wednesday. Patty asked me, you get your ashes? I said, no. I kind of forgot about the Ash Wednesday. But then it was like already eating. I was already kind of fasting anyway, so. Ooh.
I think I'm going to get a double fish fillet. That's what I'm going to get. A fish fillet double.
Yeah. You're going to get a fish fillet, that's fine. Reach around. Fish is meat. Yeah, well, it's true. Fish are actually considered not the same thing as meat.
Do you know this, Noodles? That Brian Kay is actually after the show, or today at some point. Michelle's going to be singing some tracks. She's actually doing the singing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a second
album.
That's gonna be a second album.
I'll buy that album. I would definitely buy that on vinyl. Yep. I would hang it in my house.
It's going to be a different album, not the one she picked before where she just put random songs on it. It's going to be a MicheleMarieDalene album.
Right. Yeah, Michelle, let's make a 45, Michelle. Let's press a 45. We'll get you to do 2 songs, and we'll sell the 45.
You should see the album cover. It's wonderful. Brian's already done
the 45s too, yeah. I mean, like one of the songs that's been gave to him was the original version of Margaritaville, which we couldn't play on YouTube because Jimmy Buffett won't let it be played on YouTube for some reason. So, but I gave him my local copy of Rose Garden, Margaritaville, and I'm going to do some songs by Linda Ronstadt and Freddie Fender.
Okay, that was an accident. No, don't get upset, anyone. PDX accidentally timed out my man. It was an accident.
Just change the time to 10 seconds, PDX. That's all you do.
Yeah, just change the time to 10 seconds.
Yeah, just go retime it for 10 seconds.
It happens. Sorry, my man.
For 1 minute, I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah, it was only a minute.
You know, it would be cool if Michelle could cover an album of different genres.
Do not call people that, Red. Come on.
That's not fair, Red.
It's not nice.
Or Michelle, how about take donations? You can cover a song. Brian Kay can help you do it. You cover a song and you release it. So, for instance, if I wanted you to do a song for me, how much would it cost me?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much would you charge, Michelle?
This YouTube is weird when it comes to that.
No. Michelle, it's nothing to do with bloody YouTube. And you are allowed to sing karaoke. And that's all you're doing is singing karaoke.
Right. Well, as I said, YouTube is just weird. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well.
So if I gave you $20, Michelle, would you cover a song for me?
I don't know.
Hell yes.
Right now, I got a lot going on right now.
$20, sing a song.
No, not now, Michelle. I'm talking about doing it with Brian after the show. Someone gives you a donation, you cover the song, and then you release it.
I think it's real good for some of us to sing songs on the album. Well, you know what I could do, guys? Here's what we could do. Is because the way it works, I can share the songs that I done that's in the Brian Kay over in the music section of our Discord, and those on Discord.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to pay for that. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to pay for you to sing a song that I want to hear you sing.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Michelle. Let another person picks the song that you sing. Not everyone likes the songs you sing.
I tend to sing a lot of country songs and a lot of soft rock.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
Oh, what's the big deal? It's $20 for singing a song.
Yeah.
You sing songs every Sunday for free.
Michelle, I don't care what you like, okay? I'm paying you money to do something for me, Michelle. And it doesn't have to be perfect.
All right, now let's just let me try to get those songs done. I promised Brian K today.
Yeah, anyway, Noodles, tell me what song it is and we'll get the words up on the song for her.
So,
$20.
Sure.
Come on.
I'm going to do the song by Linda Ronstadt, You're No Good. I'm going to do Wasted Days, Wasted Nights by Freddie Fender today. Probably
You can
play
do all that, but
some
we
other
have a few
music
that we
from
want you to
Patsy
do?
Cline. I don't know about getting in Connie Francis, but I do have Connie Francis too.
Andrew, I can hardly talk, Andrew, let alone sing.
Yeah, I do PDX.
Okay, I know
Hey
what's
Michelle,
on
I'm heading out for now. Too much of a bad aura, a red bad aura. Where I'm here right now. Yeah, don't worry about red. Anyway, so the point is, I'll see you at Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Make sure to send me out the link for the StreamYard panel on one of the means, such as the Google or the Messenger, and then I can join up with you, like say about 10-15 minutes before the show so we can get everything synchronized. Red says, I'm not PDX, don't worry about PDX. Oh wait, Andrew says, hello, Tiger. Red says, figures, okay, whatever. Anyway, the point is guys, is that we are doing what we do. It is currently 5 minutes to 12. So let's just go through, get a quick recap for everybody. So let's switch the screen back to me. We are going to be having tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Kick, the night show. We will begin to consider getting one on YouTube. I haven't figured out which days for that one.
So you're just doing Kick tonight, no YouTube?
Yeah. We got to get our Kick memberships up too. It doesn't cost anything to join, guys. It's just like YouTube. When you follow someone, it's the same as a subscription. So, the aura got thrown off. I keep missing PDX show. Gidgy used to post it in Discord. She used to. Last night we were late, so unfortunately I missed it too on Wednesday. So I didn't know.
Right. Well, we'll do a better job of posting PDX's link in the Discord.
The PDX can join us in Discord. I have a link for PDX. I gave
We
it
should
to her.
actually be posting Noodles when he goes live as well.
Right. I will try to watch Michelle, but unfortunately I did agree to do tonight at work. Was following to okay, well that's understandable. People do have lives. They can't always make it at the show every time. And I understand that.
Oh yeah!
Not everything is consistently works out the same way, for everybody. So I mean, but
You'll be
I
all right,
do want,
Andrew. If you get off at 2, you'll make the show.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he? Yeah, he should do. We'd be a bit late. I might be a bit late as well.
So unfortunately,
all right, then, Michelle.
So most
Bye-bye.
people don't
I'm
realize
gonna
this. I accidentally bruised
Bye-bye.
this monitor I'm right in front of me, apparently with my elbow. So it's got a big bruise in the bottom. Apparently, I guess I smacked it pretty good with my elbow, and so there's a whole bunch of dead pixels. So I got the monitor cheap because it didn't have a stand. So if I have to, I'll just buy another one of the same monitor. Yeah, you could do that. It's not that much. What was you paid like $100 for it at the time? Yeah. Oh, okay. Gitchy is nice looking. Yes, yes. Fortunately enough, it's right at the bottom, right where the taskbar is, so it doesn't mess with the side chat or anything. So eventually, it will be replacing this monitor. So the monitor now looks like it has a giant notch on the bottom, like my cell phone does. The difference is your cell phone was manufactured to have that notch. That's true. Yeah. Let's see, how are we doing the show wise? We got 10 watches right now. It looks like 9. 9. That's not bad. We did pretty good today, guys. We did good today. We reached out to a lot of people today. Congratulations to the 10 memberships, the renewals, the $5 donation from Noodles. So what we'll do, since we'll try to get everybody organized and get everybody up to the giving tree. PDX donated and also put out her own membership. So PDX is going to get one card, but it's going to say renewed, because I think she had membership before. Renewed membership and gifted 10 memberships. So hers is going to be a little bit bigger. Christiel's is going to have his as well. And of course, this morning's show was brought to you by T-Mobile, who has been running the whole morning show on the internet. It's 720p, so the quality definitely did go in before the name went on. So let's let you know that. I mean, you only get 100 gigabytes a month, and you realize that, of course, I had to upload the other stream yesterday. For some reason, it for the last week's show with Noodles basically went off on her tirade. I got that upload to the Patreon, but I gotta finish completing it so I can get it up there so you can see it. I gotta publish it. But knowing my rotten luck, I'm probably gonna have to re-upload it again, because I did save it as a draft, but is the video all there? That's the question. I don't know. I didn't get notifications in Mojo. Sorry about that. I know sometimes YouTube does mess up. That's something that's existed as a glitch since 2013. But YouTube never fixed. I don't know why.
Oh yeah!
I mean, you guys had the same glitch since 2013. You still can't fix it. YouTube. Get it fixed. So for now, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming to the morning show. It has been a swimming success. And by the way, don't forget that tonight on Kick, that's where all the fun is. That's where we can sing. That's where we can do fun stuff and not have to worry about any reprisals. We do want to do at least a couple Kick shows too, because it helps to promote the channel. So come join us where the fun is. Also, don't forget Silver Moon Radio, AM 1610, on Sunday night at 7 o'clock as well on Kick. My man says, if I can vote for Trump or Biden, I don't know. Maybe RFK Jr., maybe? Because I know he's running as an independent, but is he going to get the votes? Or Joe Stein is out again, too. I don't know much about Dr. Joe Stein, but anyway, there's definitely other candidates, but it seems that the Republicans and the Democrats are the ones that get the top billing. The third-party candidates really don't get much recognition. Their system is so unbalanced against third-party candidates. It's sad. It really is. Well, maybe we can fix that in the future. But for now, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow morning, which is Saturday. And oh yes, don't forget, tomorrow night, Saturday, will be a interview number 2 with PDX on her channel on YouTube about 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You're on until about 7 o'clock, 10 p.m. Oh, okay. So that means when Silver Moon Radio comes on for you, let's see, it's 5 o'clock our time. So that means by the time you get home and be midnight, Silver Moon Radio starts on Sunday night. And Angela, I hope you can make it at least listen to it when you're doing paperwork in the office, because I'd love to have you listening to the show. We're going to try to get some good music in. We're going to try. I was going through the record stacks. I did pull out some, not only for doing the covers today, but also for the show for Sunday. Oh, tonight. What's your schedule for Sunday? That's our schedule for Sunday. Hit the likes and bye all. I'll see you all tomorrow morning here on YouTube. Enjoy the day, guys. It looks like it's going to be pretty good outside for many people, so this is a good time to have a good time. And I want to thank all the new people who have come to the show. I really appreciate you being here.
Oh, yeah!
And just remember, the shows are never the same every day. Sometimes they may seem like it, but they do have their differences. Excellent. So that means you can get to hear the Silver Moon Radio Show, AM 1610. And yes, we will have, why not? But I'll be kind of late for a lot of people. Maybe we can have an after show with panel open on Kick. Maybe. We'll see if there's enough people to really justify it. I got a feeling most people will probably be in sleep. But don't forget, let's plan this for, let's see. We didn't have a movie night on Kick for a while. So why don't we do a YouTube night show next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, which will be on YouTube and Kick. Unless it gets really, really risque. In that case, we'll just end the YouTube side and just keep the Kick side going. So for now, everybody, let's go out there and have a good day. And be blessed. Nice, everybody. Party on. And be good to each other. Till then, bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.